Hey, in my kitchen?
Ah, Sammy, that's you.
Yeah, what you make today? You say you're gonna make something today?
I don't know, I might make Pera.
No, you gonna make me pira?
Pera, Pera. I gonna make Pera.
No, in my kitchen, please, no make me pira. In my kitchen, no make me pira. In my kitchen, please. No make me pira. You want to cook me pira in my kitchen? In my kitchen, you want to cook me pira? And this pira here, me just use for sit down, me just put me body here on me behind, right here and sit down like if this how people just use a jandy and religious wedding house and so, yeah, them sit down on it, you go make a longer foot too, but me make a short foot, look, and Jamaica, you want to cook me pira?
No, not your Pera, Sammy. Pera.
If you still want to cook me pira, how you gonna no cook me pira?
With milk and sugar.
You want to cook it with milk and sugar? No, please. Jamaica, you want to cook me pira?
Sammy, give me a chance.
Oh, oh, tell him not cook me pira. How you gonna cook me pira? This what I sit on. Yeah, my body, my butt does behave. And my sit on nice. Oh, in my kitchen.
Sammy, I'm not saying I'm gonna cook your Pera, alright? I'm not saying I'm gonna cook your Pera. What I'll do is I'm gonna cook Pera. Pera, alright? With milk and sugar. Okay, don't say nothing yet. I know you think I'm gonna cook the pera, you sit down on. No, I'm not gonna do that, alright? Hello everybody, Jim Boy's Kitchen. Sammy thought I'm cooking his pera. Well, when we use the word pera, 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 kind of a sounds familiar, right? The similarity in pronunciation carries the same ego. Let's use the word ego or echo. But they're spelled differently. Pera, pirha, or pera. All right, simple as it. I'm going to show you how to make simple milk pera. All right, milk pera, and pera is something I'm going to make with milk and sugar. All right, so simple. Now this is a appetizer dish. All right, it's in the category of, let's say, the same similarity of you want to eat some sweets, some candy. This is the same thing, or you could say fudge also. All right, yeah, it's the same as making fudge. You make it square and all of that. And it's the same thing as eating these wonderful appetizers, almost eating ice cream. They're made with sugar and milk also, all right? So, now, Sammy, oh, wait. All right. So now, what I will do is show you a simple step how to make simple pera appetizer for your guest. Or if, let's say, you feel like eating some sweet, you make it fresh. Very simple dish to make. With this, folks, I've got to say hello. And hello to Gayatri and family. And as promised, I reach you, great person you are. You said for me to say hello to you and your family. Also to you, Mr. David and family. It's a great pleasure to know, to reach up with you and hear those wonderful words from you. And Mr. Baldwin, Gayatri and let me see, David and family are from Schenectady, New York, and of course, Mr. Baldwin from New York City, I think. Well, just want to say, if you need Notary Public to be done, the man has a mobile all right, notary, he could reach out to you and give you some notary, all right? Baldwin Notary Public, yeah. Hello to you. Very great person. Well, let's continue with this now. Okay, Sammy, hold on. Sammy's giving me some sign there. He want to say something. Um, all right, so don't worry, Sammy. I'm not going to cook your pira, all right? I'm going to make pira. I'm going to cook pira. Different atmosphere of preparation. All right. Yeah. So, folks, I must tell you, pira is something made with milk. All right. Um, and I don't know. I must say this, folks. My belief is, all right, each religion carry their own atmosphere in making these things, but especially in the Hindu religion, I think if you are to keep fast, um, let's say on a Jandi, a Diwali, or Deepawali, or a wedding, whatever, whenever you want to keep fast, my advice to you, do not cook two things, especially sweet rice and pira. And because they're made with animal product, you're keeping fast to stay away from animal products, then you cannot use these things. And these are the most common thing. When you hear about seven curry, the next thing comes after is sweet rice. Not supposed to be. Just my opinion on that, all right? If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know. All right. And of course, pira is something, when you go to like a Jandi house or a wedding house, when they serve that, or a jag, when they serve that parsad, you always poke your finger inside the center of the parsad, trying to feel a little hard substance. And that substance, is going to be some pira sitting around. You feel good eating that. Yeah. All right, so let's get to it right now, all right? Jim Bike Kitchen with you right here, everybody. Let's go make some. Want to show you how easy it is to make a wonderful appetizer, pira. Let's go. Are you ready? Let's go, brother. Let's go. So you understand, Sammy, I'm not cooking your pira.
Yes, I do. Everybody, me thought the Jamaican better cook me pira, but no me understand. You not cook me pira, you make pira, you cook pira. And he said it sound the same. Yeah, it sound the same, so me happy. So everybody, let me go see how in my kitchen I make pira. Pira, delicious pira. Right? You never cook me pira. No, because me gonna put me body in my butt and me gonna sit down again, panam. No milk and sugar on me pira. So let me go see how in my kitchen I make delicious pira. Come everybody, let me go.
Hey, Jim, my kitchen. What happened, Sammy?
I said me just put my butter or my body on the pira. You think that was good? Or me should have said behind.
Oh, well, you're behind would have sounded even better, but it's all right. I think you were just being real, reality.
Oh well, thank you, Jimmy Kitchen. So you make the pira.
Yeah, I want to make milk pira, all right?
Okay, Jimmy Kitchen. Let me see.
All right, here I got the heat on this karahi. I chose a karahi to do it because any pan will work fine. Any pan that you have will work fine. Cast iron is better. You get a better average on the level of the kind of pira that you want to make. The texture will come out better. Unlike you use a frying pan, the frying pan is much thinner, so you're not going to have a completely boiled milk and sugar because the pan is so thin that it's going to tend to burn fast. You want a nice mellow process, all right, with the pira. Now, I brought this carry heat to a heated temperature. At this point, many of you know how to open canned milk at this time. I'm using, in this case, carnation milk. I'm going to use a very simple dish, folks. Appetizer dish. I want to show you could make for your entire family. Now, if you want more volume, a more amount of pera, then of course, or fudge. Let's use the word fudge also for many of you that does know pera or pera. Let me don't say pera before Sammy say something else again that I want to cook is pera. All right. Pera is another word for fudge, all right? In different communities, ethnics, they will use the word fudge instead of pera. Indian community, of course, they say pera. Got me a can of carnation milk there. Next step. You could use regular white sugar if you want a creamier or whiter pera. In this case, I'll be using some brown sugar. So I'll have a brown pera, right? So I'm gonna put in, depends how much sugar you want to consume. And of course the sugar, let's say, is gonna be balanced off with the milk. Now, pera is something, a very sweety candy type substance or appetizer. Um, when you make it your own way, you could balance the sugar you want to put inside, the amount of sugar. So, my advice to you, don't use too much sugar inside of it. And this is not an everyday appetizer. It's a once upon a week or a month you could make this because it has a lot of sugar inside. In this case, I use about 6 tablespoons of sugar with this wonderful milk here. I'm going to bring it to a boil. And at this point, want to continue stirring this non-stop. Want to put a drop of vanilla essence or extract. That's going to give it a nice vanilla flavor there. At this point, folks, want to keep turning. The reason why, at this time here, want to bring the heat down to medium heat there. Yeah. So now, I'm going to continue stirring this. I want to stir this non-stop until this milk becomes thickening, all right? It's going to be thickened with the sugar as it's doing the cooking process, and that's what's going to become pera, all right? So I want to continue. So when you're doing this, you have to make sure you exercise your muscle a little bit. It's a good exercising dish. All right, want to keep stirring this non-stop. The reason why I'm stirring it is because if you let it sit, it's going to be lumpy and grainy. That's if you like a lumpy and grainy pera. I like a nice, mellow, creamy to the touch. When you bite it, it's just mellow, almost melting in your mouth. All right. So I'm going to continue this mixing process here, stirring process on the heat until this becomes thick, and this process is going to take about, let's say, 10 minutes. Hey, Sammy, what happened? Did you my kitchen? Me mean, what happened? Me look inside here, you're right, What me right about? You don't have me pee around me to sit down there inside the karahi or in the pot. Give me pee, you get milk and sugar with some vanilla extract. That's what I was telling you, Sammy. You don't have to worry, man. Why were you sad? Oh, no, me happy. Because now me know you not cook me beer, huh? When I sit on pan. All right, Sammy. All right, and notice, folks, this making pera, pera, you don't need no salt, all right? The sugar and the milk is the process for this. It's been 5 minutes into the stirring process. Don't want to stop, because if you look gradually, the milk is becoming thick, very thickening, and that's the texture we're looking for, all right? Want to scrape the sides out and bring it in, and a wooden spoon is recommended for this, all right? Nice flat, or if you get a wrong edge, wooden spoon would be great also to pick up the edges. for you pera lovers, for you ones that know how to make pera, you know what I'm making here. But I'm kicking up a notch right here. Make it very creamy and nice, all right? Hey, in my kitchen. What happened, Sammy? Me hear you say hello to Miss Gayatri and family from Schenectady. Oh yes, very great people. They wanted me to say hi. Also to David and family. That's right, Sammy. And me here from New York City, you say hello to Baldwin Notary, one man what does drive and do notary public for people. Yeah, very great gentleman he is. Oh, thank you for letting me say a piece now. You're welcome, Sammy. All right, it's 9 minutes into the stirring process and the boiling process at the same time. Look carefully, folks. It's coming to come. This is the texture I wanted, looking like pera already. So I'm going to let it go a little bit more on the fire. Then I show you another secret with this process here, all right? Very important. You don't want to stop stirring, all right? Because if you stop stirring, you're going to encourage lumps and grains to be on this wonderful appetizer pera, all right? Just do it my way. A very simple dish to make if you have kids, you have your family, you have a guest, you want to give them a treat. This is wonderful, so you don't have to run out to the store anymore and try to get a candy bag. Good for Christmas too, you know. Yeah. It's coming to come. Notice, I want you to see how it's forming right now into this wonderful pera. I don't want to overcook it also, all right? It's kind of an eyeball. I want to show you. Stir. Give it another minute or so on the fire. Oh man, look at this. Nice. Your pan inside will be a little bit messy, but it's okay. Remember I told you if you get a circle wooden spoon would be great. Want it to be a little bit more cooked through. Remember, you don't want to burn this, all right? Otherwise, it's going to be a bitter texture. You don't want to burn the sugar. Let it go through. You want to build that color. Look at that. It's becoming very thick at this point. And now, this is the texture I'm looking for on the fire. Now, what I will do is take off the fire, and I want to continue stirring this in a cold temperature, in a room temperature, and that's where I'm going to have this thickening of this wonderful pera, all right? I'm going to take it out of the fire now. All right, I took it off the stove, off of that fire, and what I want to do is keep mixing it, stirring it in the room temperature until it gets cold, all right? I want it to mix until it becomes room temperature here, and it's going to start becoming thick and very cold, because that's what I want, because I'm going to show you the next step what I'm going to do. As we say, we're going to make partitions. We're going to make a little bit of separation so you could give your guests a snack bite. Oh yeah, so simple dish to make, folks. Very simple dish. I'm going to keep turning it, all right? Out of the fire. Jimmy kitchen? What happened, Sammy? That look good? Yeah, I know. Nice, wonderful pera coming up. And as it gets colder, is going to be thicker, right? I'll show you. Now you need a little muscle for this. Look at that, folks. Wonderful Pera. And when this sits, I'm going to be putting this to sit down in a plate or a bowl, whatever you want to display it in. When it gets cold, it becomes hard and beautiful. Also, you could make it in a texture of toffee, where it don't have to become hard. You could eat it like a Laffy Taffy. Same way, you know. Look at this. I'm going to stir, stir, stir. You have to get a little muscle. Not just have some energy, not muscle, energy. As you want to just mix it, becoming stiffer, stiffer. As it gets colder, it's going to be harder. Oh man, wonderful. All right, the mixing temperature, the mixing process has completed. You can continue mixing it up a little bit more until it gets colder. In the meantime, I want to put a little bit of water in a bowl because I'm going to soak my fingers because you don't want it to stick on your fingers too much, all right? As you're going to put a partition, separate them individually in that wonderful display plate, whatever you want to put it in, and bring it to the table, all right, as an appetizer. I want to put this on the side there. Turn a little bit more, nice, nice. As it gets colder, it's going to be harder, all right? And here comes the moment of truth, folks. Want to take it out now. Meantime, it's soft. This is the right time to do this process. While it's soft, you could take out an amount and put it in the corner. Nice and easy. Want to keep taking out because when it gets hard, you can't really take it out as much. I want to make, don't want to make too much at the same time. Just a little bit portions individually. Then I'm going to show you how you're going to set it up, all right? You're going to shape it up nice. Right now, this is just a process where you just want to get it done individually. Look at that. Oh, man. So simple. So any one of you could make a simple milk Pera. Just follow Jim Boy's kitchen recipe and you will see how nice this is done. And remember, you want to finish this off before it gets hard on you, all right? Because when it gets hard, then it's going to sit. It's going to be setting by itself, and it's going to be very hard to set how you want to put it. So, nice and easy. Here comes the preparation I want to show you. Got a good much there going on. Start becoming cold and hard. I want to show you, want to be fast with this process here. Every bit you could scrape out from that wonderful pan or karahi or pot, wherever you did it on, all right, because that's where the flavor is. That's all still Pera. Let me be careful before Sammy start worried that I'm gonna cook his Pera. So Sammy, yeah, Jim by kitchen wa. So you see, I didn't cook your Pera, right? Yeah. Oh gosh, I thought you were gonna cook my Pera. So what am I do? What you gonna do after this, Jim by kitchen? Now I want to show you. Want to just put some water in my fingers. I want to just make a little shape. Because whatever shape I'm going to be making here now, that's the shape it will be left with, all right? Want to show you? Want to bring it together? When it hardens, it's going to be in the same shape of a Pera. Look at that. And you know, my advice, you could also use parchment paper, which is pretty good. Every time you shape one, you soak your finger. in some water, all right? So it doesn't stick on your finger. Just want to build a shape. Different sizes, different mouths. Look at that. No problem if it's wet a little bit because that's where the water comes in and it will form as it gets colder. And I'll show you. So this is what you find in Persad a lot, in religious function and all of that. But remember what I told you earlier. I don't think this is a good thing to make during religious function because, hey, it has animal products, all right? Now, to make a fudge, this is a circular fudge right here. You could just spread it out and wait until it gets cool and then cut it into squares. Simple as that. So what I'll do is make a little design, a very popular design. Want to just put your hand in the water and press down. Look at that. How many of you remember this design? That's the kind of a design you get to the center. You don't have to make this design. You can leave it as it is. Look at that. How beautiful. Pera, right? Didn't take long. It took about what? Couple of minutes. Want to make some designs here. All you got to do is use your thumb and you press it down. And very important, you wet your finger every time. I want to show you. So in this way, it doesn't stick to your finger, right? Now when this becomes hard, it's going to be solid fudge or Pera. Oh yeah. Look at that. Same as you get from the those functions. Look at that. And that's all it is, folks. Look at this. I want to show you how beautiful. Look at the designs. And when this is going to sit until it becomes room temperature. The water will be dehydrating out, will be dissolving out, and this fudge or Pera will be getting so cold and solid hard where you could just dig it out, all right? Or you could just, it's going to come off by itself. Once it gets hard, it's not glue, so it's going to be pretty good. And that's all about it. Folks, once again, Sammy, Sabi, what happened? Can I have a little piece now? Well, if you eat it now, Sammy, it's going to be the texture of toffee, where it's kind of a stretchable. But if you wait, it's going to become, or until it becomes cold, it's going to be a fudge texture or a Pera texture. Ah, okay. So I wait until it become hard and become like Pera. Okay, Sammy. Hey, in my kitchen. What happened, Sammy? Somebody said me should be a granny. No, they say you should be in the Grammy. No, you sure? Because when we try to read the comment, they said me should be a granny. No. They said you should be in the Grammy. Ah, not a granny, the Grammy. That's right, Sammy. Oh, thank you. All right. Yes, Sammy. All right. All right, folks. Once again, if you like what you see, right here on Jim Boy's Kitchen, well, I encourage you to be kind to someone that's not kind to you, and kindness will always prevail. Until the next one, folks, another dish, another scenery, Jim Boy's Kitchen. And Sammy, oh yeah, Jim Boy's Kitchen, on behalf with Sammy, would like to say adios, mi amigos, and goodbye, everybody. And what they gotta do, Sammy? Oh, they could subscribe to the channel so they could see more effect and excitement and simple dish where you just make. All right, you hear that, folks? Take care, everybody. Until the next one. Bye.